quick video showing how to stabilize through kind of the entire lower extremity. This can be important if you're getting back pain while standing, but it's also how we stabilize when we squat or deadlift, especially as the weight gets a little heavier. So I'm gonna get the feet pretty straight. We don't wanna be too turned out because that actually limits how I can use my glutes. And that's what we see when people have a weakness in the glutes. They turn out because it gets more stability from the actual skeletal structure, less ability from the to stabilize through the muscular structure. So not inherently bad, but if this is our only strategy is turning out, it means we probably have some room on the table to develop some stability through the hip stabilizing muscles, particularly the glutes and the hip rotators. So that aside, we're gonna get feet fairly straight. I'm gonna ground my big toes into the ground. And then I'm gonna imagine like I'm standing on a record or a plate or a frisbee, something circular that I'm gonna try to rotate out, but do that isometrically, meaning I'm not actually gonna rotate my feet. You can see here maybe just a little bit of splay that actually gets my big toe further apart, and that raises my arch, and that gets my knees, my femurs all externally rotating, and then as I stand, I squeeze my butt. So that's how I get stability from the glutes all the way down to the feet, and I can feel that arch of the foot. I can feel that in my glutes, kind of nice and stable here. Then if I'm gonna do a squat, I'm gonna get set up there, especially if it's a heavy back squat, and I'm gonna squat and then feel that as I come up. And you might feel if you cue that, you'll pop out of the bottom of the squat a little bit easier. Sometimes we cue this in two ways. One of is which just spread the floor, so kind of push straight sideways or push the knees out. Those are both work, and those are quick cues that often we give in the context of like a gym class or a group fitness setting. But to really be more nuanced, we don't just want to throw the knees out. We want to get some rotation, which does draw the knees out. But again, it's not just throwing them out and rolling my ankles. So that's how we get stability. If I'm going to deadlift, same deal. But also if you're just hanging out and your back starts hurting you, you might try a video on how to find your neutral position of your low back. So you might find that and then ground through your feet, and that might take a whole lot of pressure off your back.